call him my mentor, George McClain. I'm determined that people won't forget the contribution he's made to our community. He's been dead now for over 20 years. I think any community with George McClain in it would have been a blue ribbon community. He had a newspaper. He put his money where his mouth was, even when he didn't have much money. And he ran his paper on Christian ethics, and still does, and the paper's still going. And as a matter of fact, when he died, they've left the paper to the community foundation we have there, and our community foundation owns the paper, and they're the beneficiaries of it. And I was the original member of the board, and I'm still on the board, and I'm in the seniority and senility stage, but nevertheless, I'm still there. This is our Create Board, which is our community foundation. Started about 10 years ago, I think in 1995. We started a regional commission. We were trying to be more inclusive of the region rather than just in Tupelo and the immediate counties there. So it's a 16-county area that we serve. And that commission has done a great deal of good. I remember one of the stated challenges we had that first year, but we want, and this was my challenge, we want to have tuition-free community colleges for every child in this region, period. Well, as of this year, starting last year, 23 out of 35 school districts in that area have tuition-free community college for any child who makes passing grades and will take 12 hours of work and will commit themselves to going to college there. And we did it without a bit of state help. We have had supervisors helping others. I'm very proud of that fact. But that's one thing that's come from research, but more than that. So, of course, when I ran, okay, I guess it's talking about reading it, I guess I ought to put this in here. When I was in school in Tupelo High, played Corinth, I can remember well having the air let out of our tires during the ball game. And those were simpler times when shooting each other seemed extreme. But then I fell in love with a Corinth cheerleader, married her, realized to my surprise that there are wonderful people in all Corinth County. Of course, when I ran for office and failed to carry Northeast Mississippi, I realized I still had a little personal work to do. But we do indeed have much to learn from each other. Each of our counties has its own assets and successes, which can benefit us all, and our good progress should be shared. On tough issues like roads and infrastructure, environmental measures, legislators from both Jackson and Washington respond most quickly to a unified front. In fact, we have so much in common, it strikes me as ridiculous to dwell on what separates us. What we have going in this organization is that we're united in a common cause, and there is joy and satisfaction in that. I'm proud to be associated with people who have a vision that's defined and realistic, who are working to make that vision a reality. And I'm grateful that in years gone by, we have had people in each of our communities who have cared enough to make a difference, many of whom we're here today. There's a verse in the Talmud that says, and actually this is my favorite, it's not up to you to finish the work, but neither are you free not to take it up. Your presence here today indicates your willingness to do just that. When I think of our legacy in our region, I inevitably think of George McClain, from whom we all continue to benefit years after his death. 15 or 20 years ago, George spoke to the Mississippi Economic Council on quality of life, which is really our main concern in this commission. I think you will be interested in what he had to say. Quote, we need to stress as never before the necessity of honest and efficiency both in government and in business and in professional life. What you and I do or fail to do will determine the fate of this state in the years ahead. The true principle for quality of living or for enlightened private enterprise is the statement found in Luke, chapter 6. Actually, I thought George had said this rather than Luke. He said it so many times, I thought Luke got it from him. But when it is given, it should be given to you. For the measure you give will be the measure you will get. We must freely give of our time, our abilities, and our money to the development of our state. Otherwise, we shall certainly continue to remain at the bottom among the American states. No one can lift Mississippi except Mississippians. And many years before George, John Ruskin gave a challenge to speak to us here in this room today. And after watching 2 senior grandchildren graduate last night, it speaks to me. When we build, let us not build for present use and present delight alone, but let it be such works that our descendants will thank us and say, see this our fathers did for us. And it was that regional commission that got our 3 counties together, Lee County and Union County and Pontotoc County, to get together and develop a building site with express purpose, trying to attract an automobile plant to Tupelo. We were losing so many jobs, thousands of jobs from our furniture business there, and a lot of unemployment up there, despite our success that we've had overall in the county. And we thought this would be a great thing. And it actually did work out that way. It was intentional.